Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you watched the other two videos, if this is the first one, I'm just displaying some CGC slabs this afternoon. The first one that I have is Next Men number 21, um, loosely known as the first appearance of Hellboy, first full color appearance of Hellboy, I guess we could call it. 9.2 white pages. Next book, and I have two of these graded, a 9.2 and an 8.5. Nova number 1, the 8.5 is spoken for, and be selling that, putting towards something else here right off. But it's the first appearance of Nova. Definitely am feeling like he's going to be introduced into the MCU fairly soon at some point, and when he does, hopefully that goes up. All right, baby, this is a big book here. NYX number 3 came back at 9.8. It was one of my last submissions, and I was so glad to get a 9.8. I had Gary Kendra press it for me. I knew it was going to be high grade, but I realistically 9.4, 9.6, and she came back at 9.8, and I was so happy. So it's the first appearance of X-23, Wolverine's daughter. Another pretty good book here. Rick and Morty number 1, 9.6 white pages. Bought this for $1, ladies and gentlemen. $1 raw at a flea market in Lisbon. This guy had a long box of comic books. And funny thing is, I mean, I was just starting to get back into collecting. I got this a few years ago. Got to tell the story a little bit on this one. So I wasn't really all that knowledgeable about this book, but I knew Rick and Morty was popular. So I mean, I was like, $1, I can't really go wrong there. I brought it to my buddy at the comic book shop, and he was like, "You got this for $1, you son of a bitch." So we submitted it. I had a pretty good shot at a 9.8, but it's got one little itty bitty spine thing. Where is it? And it's even hard to find. Right there on the blue. If it would come into focus. But that's the only thing that kept me from a 9.8. And 9.8 in this book is rather substantial. 9.6, definitely not bad though. And for $1, I was happy, needless to say. This is also from one of my last submissions. I was hoping for a little bit better grade, but a 9.0 is not bad. And Sandman's a really cool character. So Sandman number 1, it's the first appearance of Morpheus, 9.0. Savage She-Hulk, 9.0. First appearance of She-Hulk. This is from my original collection from growing up, so kind of surprised it got this high, because I mean, these were all books that I read and whatnot. Probably will upgrade this to a higher grade at some point, but 9.0 is not bad. And here's a book I thought I was going to get a bit higher grade on, but still an awesome book nonetheless. Silver Surfer number 3. 6.5 white pages, first appearance of Mephisto. It's untapped potential there. Mephisto is just a friggin' awesome villain, as far as I'm concerned. And when they bring him to the MCU, if that ever happens, could definitely see a rise in this book. But I thought this was like an 8.0. Looks really nice. So, but 6.5. Silver Surfer number 44. Significance, first appearance of the Infinity Gauntlet, 9.4. Got this at a antique store for a few bucks, raw, and submitted it, and she came back pretty good, 9.4. Every collection needs one of these, right? Spawn number 1. And guess what? Mine's not even autographed by Todd McFarlane. Probably if I do have McFarlane sign anything, it'll be my Spider-Man 300 that I showed in a past video. It's a 9.6, and maybe with a press and a signature, it'll get a 9.8, but with the way he handles books, who knows, maybe it'll go down to a 9.0. But happy with the way that this book is. First appearance of Spawn, as you all know, I'm sure. 9.8. Like every collection needs one, right? So this is one of my newest books that I've gotten back from CGC. Pretty happy with the grade. Special Marvel Edition number 15, first Shang-Chi. Once again, another untapped potential book. I mean, I think that this book is going to do really good. I'm really thinking the movie is going to be awesome. So we'll see. First Shang-Chi and Fu Manchu. Just an awesome cover. Always loved it. 7.5. So I got two of these books, one of which I am selling. My only book with the new labels by CGC, Spectacular Spider-Man number 64. You got a 9.4 and a 9.0, and you can tell the difference in the label. And the 9.4 is white pages. So the 9.0 isn't exactly spoken for yet. There's been some interest in it. I think it's a little bit undervalued. First Cloak and Dagger, cool book. So eventually I'll sell the 9.0 and use it for some other goodies, I suppose. Star Wars number 1, old label, 9.0, first Star Wars in comics. Another book that I kind of feel like every collection needs one, you know. But all right, so I got Suicide Squad number 1, New 52 number 1, I should say. It's the first appearance of the new team, and this book's actually for sale too because I have a 9.6 en route to me from eBay that I just picked up. Actually got a pretty good deal on that, so it's just the 9.4 is now expendable. Take what I can get for that, and I'll have the 9.6 here probably in a few days. A book that I really like a lot. Saga of Swamp Thing number 37. First appearance of John Constantine. Call me crazy, but I kind of liked the Constantine movie back in the day. I mean, I think that they can do a lot better, but I enjoyed the Keanu Reeves version. It was pretty cool, I thought. But yeah, I mean, they could definitely do some other things with them, so I look forward to the time when they do another one. 9.6. I had a 9.4 before, sold that. Tales of the Teen Titans number 44. So Dick Grayson becomes Nightwing. Significance of this book. I've had several of these through the years, but this is the highest graded one that I've had. Thanos 13. First Cosmic Ghost Rider. Kind of a low grade for, you know, being that it's a modern, but so it's a win some, lose some type of thing. I submitted it and was kind of hoping for 9.4-ish and came back 9.0. Still not terrible value for the grade. So. Thor number 337. First appearance of Beta Ray Bill. I hope that they do something with this character. Definitely has a lot of potential. Hopefully in the Guardians of the Galaxy or something. Thor, God of Thunder number 6. I believe this is the origin of Null. And Null you'll hear a little bit more later because I got a Venom number 3. But cool character. I think Null has a lot of potential, so this book could see a rise. We'll see. But I have the entire Thor, God of Thunder run, but this is the only one that I have graded. All right, one of my favorite books here, Grail Alert. Low grade, but still high grade in my heart because I love this book. And wanted it for years and finally acquired it. Tomb of Dracula 10. First appearance of Blade. Love me some Blade. I love the Wesley Snipes movies, and I think that the new movies are going to be excellent as well. Took a long time to find this affordable, and you know, I finally got one that didn't break the bank. But yeah, I love this book. Big time, baby. Totally Awesome Hulk number 22. It's the first appearance of Weapon H. Definitely thought this was going to come back higher, so this one has been put up for sale. I actually got somebody that's interested in buying it. Supposed to meet up with him here right off, and then I actually have a couple of other raw ones that are, I mean, one's got a chance at a 9.8, so hopefully I'll have a much higher grade in this book the next time I submit it. I submit to CGC. All right, this one here, this one disappointed me a little bit. Ultimate Fallout number 4. So it was polybagged, and I didn't take it out of the bag and have it pressed before I sent it. And then I kind of read about this book afterwards that it's, I mean, I guess it's pretty much always a good idea to press and whatnot before you submit. But in this book particular, being polybagged, I guess sometimes can cause, creases and just imprints on it and whatnot. So I'll probably crack and have it pressed. And I mean, the thing's flawless to look at. So, I mean, there's no spine ticks or anything. So maybe it can get up to a 9.8, but it's certainly probably 9.6. So it's the first appearance of Miles Morales, and definitely untapped potential there. He's been in one movie, the Spider-Verse movie, but if he ever has like a full feature movie, like as far as like real, people, not cartoon, I think that the value could go up even higher. Umbrella Academy Free Comic Book Day edition. So it's the first appearance of the Umbrella Academy. Still haven't watched the show, but I heard good things about it, and it seems like a cool book. Another one that I feel like every collection needs. Venom Lethal Protector number 1. God, I've probably had 20 of these. But this is the first one I got to come back at 9.8. I got several 9.4s and 9.6s, and I still got a bunch of these raw. But I landed me a 9.8, so I'm happy. Venom number 3. First appearance of Null. Actually, this is one of my big spec books. I still own about 10 of these raw. All high grade, all 9.8 candidates. I'm actually mailing one out today that someone bought for me. So kind of just sitting on these, really hoping that Null gets bigger. So that'd be cool. Let me see that 9.8 white pages. I only own one Walking Dead slab, and it's this one. I'm a big fan of The Walking Dead. I'm actually looking to pick up a Walking Dead number 19. I like that Michonne cover a lot, but this one's number 53, 9.6. It's the first Abraham, Rosita, and Eugene. I liked The Walking Dead a lot, and then kind of went down the tubes there shortly after Negan came in. I like Negan too, but it's just the story just kind of took a dive for me. But anywho, onward we go. Another one of my favorite slabs ever. Werewolf by Night number 32. First appearance of Moon Knight. Just a friggin' grail, baby. Love this book. It's low grade, but awesome in my book. Where did I pick this up? Oh yeah, I got this at a shop in Freeport Comics. Actually, .com Collectibles. If you ever want to check them out. But yeah, just an awesome book, awesome cover, and Moon Knight's got huge potential. Wolverine number 1, limited series, 9.6. Hopefully upgrade to a 9.8. I've had several of these. This is the highest graded one that I've had, and hopefully someday I'll upgrade to a 9.8. All right, continuing with the Wolverine theme. Wolverine number 1, and this was his first book in an ongoing series for Wolverine. This one's a 9.4, and I have several other raw ones I think might have a potential for 9.8, so we'll see. Wolverine number 66, first Old Man Logan. Bought this for $1 at a Facebook Marketplace collection, and well, I was obviously hoping for a little bit higher grade, being a modern book and all, but I didn't pay much for it, so it's whatever. Wonder Woman number 72. Significance is just a classic cover. I believe it's Sebendis cover. No, Brian Bolland cover. So, yeah, I mean, not a huge Wonder Woman fan, but very cool cover. X-Force number 11. So this is the first appearance of the real Domino. It's also another Deadpool appearance, 9.8. I have so many of these. I just submitted one that was really high grade and came back at 9.8. X-Men number 130. First appearance of Dazzler. 9.2. I actually thought this would come back a little bit higher, but 9.2 is not bad for this year, 1980. And the last one, ladies and gentlemen. X-Men number 266. It's the first appearance of Gambit. Had several of these, and this is the highest graded one I've had. I've had 9.0s, 9.2s, so... Not a lot of difference between 9.0 and 9.6, so it's the 9.8 jump that's big, so... But I hope you guys all enjoyed all my slabs and seeing what I have, and feel free to leave some comments and love if you'd like, or some hate, whatever. I can take it. But stay safe out there, and take care.